Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Foliage. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So this is an update on my Scindapsus. They are doing extremely well. They have grown a lot from the last video you might have seen. I will put up the video in the description below. You can check it out, how tiny and small they were, and you can see now they have grown quite a bit. And this was the another one. Now this became a little bit yellow because it started getting a lot of light, and this was the smaller version. You can see this one is also doing quite well, but this one it happened to receive a lot of light. Usually all of these plants used to receive light until 9 a.m. and then indirect bright light, but of late the direction of the sun has changed and they started getting light until 10:30 a.m., which is not very good because the sun is really warm at that point of time, and that's why a lot of these ones have started to turn a slightly lighter green in color. The flash is on, that's why it's looking a little yellowish, but it's actually green. You will be able to see it's green in color, but because of excess light they're becoming light green in color, whereas these others were doing quite well. It's still doing quite well. Now my plan is to put them in a hanging planter. To make a hanging planter I have to buy a wire. I don't have the wire right now, but so far they're doing extremely well. I really like the way this plant is trailing down, so I want to hang it. So I'm going to show you this one. So this is how I have hanged it. So my plan is to hang all of them. Yes, it's going to be a little difficult to water because I'll have to climb on a chair to water it, but I'm okay with it because I want it to kind of flow downwards. It is going to look really amazing. So this is one I tried to experiment how it tends to look like, because even this one has started to this one is also trailing downwards, and you can see it is putting out new growth. So I wanted more of them, at least 5 to 6 of them, to hang over here, and then the leaves will start to trail downwards. So that's why I have hung it really high up so it can come down. A lot of water droplets, when it rains the water tends to come down. That's why you can see all of these lines. Very difficult to get rid of it, but nevertheless it also there's a little bit of rain that also tends to fall, so the soil tends to get moist. So during rainy season I don't have to be worried because the pot automatically gets watered a little bit, not too much of water, very little water that tends to fall on it. So during the monsoon season I don't have to be worried, but yes, during winters also I don't have to be worried because during winters they don't need a lot of water because they kind of go into dormancy. Summer is the only time I'll have to water, so it's okay. One season I can climb on the chair and water it whenever the soil tends to dry. But I think so far it looks really good. That is the wire that I have used. I have to buy some more of that wire, so I'm going to hang it with the help of this wire. I've made a hole into the plastic pot. Very easy to make a hole into that plastic pot, and I have hung it. So I'm going to make 4 or 5 of them to hang like this, and then the plant will start to trail downwards, and I think it's going to look amazing. Just like how this one looks like. You can see how well it's trailing downwards. So I'm going to give that a try. And it also, this place receives a good amount of indirect bright light, so I don't have to be worried about the light. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.